So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. And good day everyone, especially to you, Ma'am Rahaina. I am by Shahara Usman from BSPA LRG 2B. So, I talked about the development requirements and taxations. A responsive tax system must be able to support and promote a nation's economic and social object. So in our country, the Philippines, the taxation, like any others fiscal tools, has to contribute towards realizing the requirements of development. So the first is the generation of capital and saving necessary to economic growth. So why the capital and saving is necessary to economic growth? Because in economic, so capital and savings is to refers to asset, physical tools, plants, and equipment that allow for increased work productivity. So by increasing productivity through improved capital equipment, more goods can be produced and the standard of living can rise. So the second is the reductions of inequalities, in income and wealth for social justice and equity. So reductions of inequalities is in economic and wealth for social justice and equity are important microeconomic object. The widening income gap between the rich and poor has enlightened the need to understand the causes relative inequality and poverty, and to construct suitable policies to reduce poverty and the income gap narrow. And the third is the proper allocation and utilizing of resources for a balanced development. So allocation refers to a project manager selecting suitable employees for a project. So, and then the managing them as they complete the project. So, resigning workload if necessary. Resources utilizing is the process of strategically measuring how effect and resources are. And the last is the protection of the exposed economy from external forces so as to attain stability and unembedded economic growth. So the next is the capital formalization. So the capital formalization is considered the key to economic development. Developing countries, taxation is increasingly assigned the role of generating capital saving in economy where capital resources are scarce. So the capital formation takes place at the time when a part of current income is saved, at the same is invested to increase the future income and output. And the next is the allocation of resources. So tax measured through exemption and incentive should be able to allocate resources such as the not only full utilization and productivity for the economic growth is achieved, but also balance economic and social development. So the allocations resources is the assignment of available resources to various uses. So in the context of an inter-economic, resources can be allocated by various means such as the market or central planning. So in the importance of this is to give a clear, so the importance of allocation resources is to give a clear picture on the amount of work that has to be done. Next is the redistributions of income and wealth. Among developing countries, the wide disparity in income and wealth among social classes is increasingly become an urgent focus on development efforts. So in the Philippines, so it is the above policy of the state to reduce this disparity by the principle of social equity. So meaning this redistribution of income and wealth is the transfer of income and wealth, including physical property, from some individual to another through a social mechanism, such as the taxation, welfare, public servant, and etc. So the example of this is the taxations. So the taxes are collected from individual depend on their personal income, and that money is distributed to another member of society through various government programs. And the last is the stability. So a development-oriented tax system must be able to contend with the instability of exposed economics of developing countries. So an posed economy is essentially that which is the vulnerable to world market development, which are beyond in control. So the economic stability means that the people have resources essential to a healthy life. So the factor affecting economic stability include affordable housing, employment that provides a living wage, things that support employment like worker productions, paid sick leave and child care, and access to reliable transportations. And this exposed position is generally caused by the first is the heavy dependence of the local economy of the export of its agricultural or minor product as a source of national income and foreign exchange. And the second is dominance of foreign investments in the economy. And the third is the dependence of foreign sources for manufactured product, including oil, machinery, foodstuff, and other not met by local productions. And that's all. Thank you.